What's up, guys? We're here today for a Q&A. We got a lot of questions for this AMA, for the hashtag Alliance AMA. And I'm Armada, and I'm joined by my own brother, Android. A question from the true core. When did you and Android both decide to competitively play in teams? Did it happen naturally from playing together a lot?
We have always been playing teams every now and then, but we talked about it in autumn 2014, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that was a time when Aniolas, our oldest brother, he couldn't really travel that much, and we both felt that we should team together then. And after that, and Drumelan was our first tournament that we played, and we won that. And ever since then, we have placed third or better. So that's pretty good, in my opinion. So the next question we got is from Pizza Dude 89. Do you put milk in your cereal?
Oh my God, that meme was Mr. R, right?
Yeah, it's from Mr. R.
Well, to be honest, I don't really eat milk and cereal as very often at all.
Me neither. But yeah, for me, I usually go with yogurt and cereal. So like, I'm drinking milk every now and then, but not too often. So, but yeah, the meme was super fun. So.
Yeah, it was super fun. Brinsecure, what would you suggest for people who live within a region that is not big on melee, like South New Jersey, to improve?
Don't practice the mind games. It's more the tech skill. You know, you playing and like trying to keep up the movement as best as you can is one of those basic stuff.
As we have seen from multiple top players in the past, like you don't have to live in Florida or California, even though it's like very good, obviously. But it's some stuff you can do. As Andrew said, you can practice like movements and stuff playing against computers. It's something I did a lot in the past. I feel like you can learn so much in neutral game and melee by just going over matches. You see like, oh, like this person likes going for a grab. What can I do to beat the grab? Or he likes to run up with shield in this scenario. What can I do to beat that? So it's like a lot of these things you can like just test out different stuff. So even if you don't know the answer and you're like, oh, how do I beat this option? You don't even need to know the answer. You just test everything and eventually you will come to the right answer. That's how I did in the early days often, actually. And then also net play is very big now.
Yeah, nowadays net play is big, for sure. Yeah.
I'll recommend people to look into that as well. And Android and I will start doing that on our stream fairly soon as well.
Yep, that's the plan. From the Wizard, the question is, do you think it would be fair to ban you from a tournament to make it fair to others to have a chance? So what are you saying? Would it be fair or not?
Maybe for them, but not for me. No, I don't know. Like, how do you even respond to such a question? The Invitational recently, Yahoo Rivalries, no player that was not from North America or from the US was invited. So technically, you can say that I was not allowed there. Maybe not banned, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm more nicely worded for banned.
Yeah. It was like, you're just not invited. You're not banned, but you're not invited. Okay. So,
yeah.
No, it's still like a lot of players that can beat me for sure, but that was a funny one. I'll give you that. The next question would be from Ali Big Baller 66. Team Fortress 2 or Overwatch?
Like, I haven't played Team Fortress, sadly, so I think I have to go to the Overwatch. Overwatch is pretty fun.
I don't know, because I haven't tried either. So, yeah, I can't really say. But Overwatch, it looks like a lot of fun.
Sword Saint 8402. So, to both brothers, what are your favorite Pokemon?
I would say Bulbasaur, but I have a lot of favorites, even though he's the favorite.
Yeah, I agree. In Pokemon, there's so many favorites, but Pidgeotto has always been my favorite. So I'm gonna stick to him.
Yeah, I feel like he, like the way they portray him, like Ash's Pidgeotto, I feel like that suits your personality pretty well too. Like very loyal, might not always like take the most spotlight, but you're always there for the people you care about. So I feel like it really portrays you as a person very well. So good choice, good choice.
Yeah, good choice, you too. Yeah, so we got a question from Annette Rosemary. What do you do to help your mental game before you start a match?
For example, for me, if I see a trophy beforehand, I try to picture myself like holding the trophy, the feeling of winning an event, the greatness you feel when you have accomplished something good. So that's normally how I go on about things. I feel like a lot of people, they might get distracted, like, oh, what happens if something goes bad? What happens if I lose? What will people say? What will people think? All these kind of things not only distract you, but it will probably make you way more afraid of actually playing the game the way you are supposed to, or the way you look at the game.
We got a question from Orange Owl SSBM. How do you juggle personal lives like relationships with also being a professional esports player?
Yeah, that's a little bit of a tricky one. But my girlfriend, she already knew beforehand what I do for a living, so she kind of knew what she was getting herself into, which obviously makes it easier. But the thing is, when I'm not traveling for tournaments, I decide my own hours when I want to stream or if I want to work on my YouTube. So I do have a lot of free time when I'm not traveling, which makes it easier, obviously. And once in a while, she joins us. Like for Genesis, we made a road trip after a tournament, and like she will probably join me on more trips in the future as well. Next question would be from Arrowwell. How do you feel about the Android is my brother meme blowing up?
Well, like, there's a meme that I really didn't do anything than just being a brother. So it's a pretty funny in a way.
Brother.
Brother.
Sometimes I'm like, oh, this is so funny. And sometimes I'm like, oh, this is getting pretty stale. So that's the case for me with most memes. But now we even welcome our like Twitch subs with them being our brothers. So we're embracing the meme currently. All right, so that was a lot of questions from you guys. It have been a lot of fun to answer all of these questions from you guys. Sadly, we have not been able to cover all of them since it was so many.
It was tons and tons of questions, but we got a lot of questions.
Yeah, a lot of questions, and I do believe you guys will like the answers for sure. So thank you all for sending the questions in. We really appreciate that, and make sure to subscribe to this channel.